get my mic for this one. All right, welcome everyone. T90 Fighting Fitness. Today we're talking about Fury and Ngannou, which is coming up pretty soon. I've been watching some training videos of Ngannou. People are sort of cussing him and saying, what's he good? He's too slow. He looks rubbish on the pads and etc. etc. Fury, as usual, he's looking sharp. I saw some of his trainings looking real good, actually, real sharp. People giving Ngannou zero chance. So, what are your thoughts about this fight? I still want to see it. It's intriguing.
I want to hear what Khabib's got to say.
Yeah, man. I mean, Ngannou can punch. He's got serious power, but again, boxing's a different game. So, what are you saying, Habs? Ngannou?
Yeah, do you know what? Do you know zero chance for someone is a hard one, right? He's very close to zero chance, and I'll tell you why. Is boxing in its own right is a super sport, right? It takes a lot of skill and knowledge and discipline, right? Yeah, martial arts, same thing. But they're two different worlds, just like judo is, just like gymnastics is, football. Yeah. Everything is in its own criteria, has its own difficulties and pros and cons. And I don't think if you jump into the world of gymnastics as a bodybuilder, you're going to struggle. If you jump in from MMA to boxing, you're going to struggle. And you're not talking about like an amateur boxer. Vice versa. Yeah, and it's not like you've got a world-class MMA top-level athlete jumping in with a up-and-coming amateur boxer. That's a different story. Do you see what I mean?
This is a pro top of his game against top of his game from another genre.
Yeah, so it's literally like having the best of the best smashing up someone who don't know anything, right? Yeah. And they'll be able to punch, but there's different. You know what boxing's like. There's a lot more to just punching. Angles, timing, everything, IQ, setups. So, and MMA setups and boxing setups are different.
Yeah, man, there's loads of tools in it you can use.
Yeah. So it's one of those, and it takes years and years of discipline and experience to be able to do that.
So, Dale, what are you saying? You agree?
You know what? I absolutely agree with what Khabib has just said. But I think any heavyweight, if it was like what happened with Mayweather and Conor McGregor, yeah, that was you straight up knew Mayweather was going to destroy him. He gave him a chance. He didn't have a chance. No matter what you say, he didn't have a chance. No. But when you come to the heavyweight division, the heavyweight, especially Ngannou and Fury, these guys punch. One punch is all it takes to change the balance of what's going to happen. In the first round, it could happen. It could happen in the fifth round. I think the longer the game goes, the worse it's going to be for Ngannou. Ngannou's got to do his work within the first 4 or 5 rounds. Because you've got to remember, MMA is 5-minute rounds?
Yeah,
3 5-minute rounds, or is it 4 5-minute rounds?
Depends.
Championship ones are 5-minute rounds.
5-minute rounds, and boxing is 12 rounds. Yeah, right, and they're 3 minutes, and it's constant pace. You're not leaning against the thing. You ain't on the floor, or you ain't tagging or playing chess. You're in the ring. You got to keep moving.
Yeah,
you got to keep yourself on your feet, and stamina is key. Yeah, in boxing,
it's a different type of stamina.
Yeah,
it is. That's what you saw the difference with McGregor in that fight. Mayweather, it was a different stamina. He gassed.
Because you see, Fury will gas out in MMA because holding and grappling and wrestling is a different type of stamina. It's a lot more.
No, I totally agree with that. I'm just talking about the dynamics of Ngannou coming into boxing.
Yeah. He's gonna gas out.
I'm not talking about the other way. Yeah, I'm talking about Ngannou coming into boxing. He's got to get him out within the first 3 to 4 rounds, because that's where he's got his energy. Even in MMA, if you've seen Ngannou, he slows down towards the latter end of the round.
Yeah.
He becomes sluggish, so he needs to do his work in that time frame, 1 to 4.
Yeah,
after that, he's finished.
Yeah, Fury's got it. He's gonna be gassed.
He could do it because everybody knows he's got the punching power. He's got Mike training him. He looks terrible on the pads.
He's got the right person. He's got the right person
He's not looking the greatest.
to make him a beast.
But
You know,
the thing, you're 100% right. But the thing that's got me hooked on maybe Ngannou is gonna tag Fury is because when you're watching him training, yeah, he's doing the body shot and he's not that confident. He's got the height, he's got the build. He's Fury's height and build.
Yeah.
Muscle.
So what would you say? Because one could argue, right? Yeah, one could argue. What about Wilder then? And Wilder's a boxer. In his own right.
Yeah, but Wilder isn't fundamentally great either. But he was able to land some crazy shots.
Ngannou and Wilder, yeah. Wilder's actually a pro boxer.
What's his name?
And he's
Otto
struggled.
Wallin. Otto
You see what I mean, though,
Wallin bust Fury's face up, and Otto Wallin shit.
Well, you know, he caught him with that left hook, I think it was.
Yeah.
But that's because Fury struggles with shorter fighters to him because he can't see those hooks sometimes, and that's what happened. Otto Wallin obviously shorter, and Fury didn't see that shot, and he caught him nicely.
Yeah, but then Deontay Wilder's clipped him.
Yeah, but Deontay Wilder's about his height. He's tall, so he's. But that's what my point is. Like Deontay Wilder isn't fundamentally great, but he's got the same power. He was able to land. So I think if Ngannou is courageous and ballsy, and he just thinks, you know what, if I get knocked out, I don't care. I'm going in hard every single second of this fight, just like Mike Tyson used to. You know, bell rings and he's off. He's like a pit bull. He's coming to get you. He needs that mentality. He needs no respect for him. He needs nothing but I'm coming to tear you apart. And that's all I'm looking to do. I don't care what you do. I'm coming to tear you into pieces. And that's what he needs.
Time to think.
Yeah, no time to think. Lots of like Mike Tyson, man. Mike Tyson. Needs to be Mike Tyson, man. Gotta hit hard on that, man. Talk shit about you. Yeah, he needs to be Mike Tyson. He needs to be charging forwards. I'll give him a puncher's chance, man. He's got power.
Yeah, he's got power. That's
I don't know. Something is telling me, man. He's gonna make it a little fight. Something is telling me he's gonna do really well.
Like a dog fight.
He's gonna throw that spanner in the works, bruvs.
Do you know that? I hope.
I did say before I hope he does, but now I'm like, wait, I want to see Usyk fight.
Is Usyk fight after this one? Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's the plan.
But
man, let's see. Let's see.
If Ngannou beats him, you think he's not going to fight Usyk? He's still going to do it.
He's still going to fight Usyk because the money's contract signed. The money's there, bruvs. Yeah,
he will probably do it. Hey,
but he can't sideline Ngannou. He has to fight.
There's one thing I did see Ngannou, right? Do you remember when he fought Alistair Overeem in UFC, right? Alistair was a bit of he was a beast. Alistair did something similar to what Fury is used to doing. Is when he like threw a shot, he started weaving and rolling like crafty way, in that moment, and Ngannou landed while he was rolling like that. He was able to time exactly where he's gonna be, and he landed a devastating shot, and he knocked Alistair
over him out. Yeah.
So when I saw that, I was like, "Ooh, that's the kind of Fury does." And if he's able to do similar and time where his head's gonna be, and there's nowhere to go with that kind of movement once you roll, and he lands one of those bombs, that's his chance. That's what I was thinking. Like that's his puncher's chance. He's gonna have to catch him somewhere like that when he's rolling around and being slippery, and he just lands it somewhere, just like he did. If you watch the Alistair Overeem fight, that's where he knocked him at when he started to be. He tried to do a crafty little roll, and he got caught. That something that caught my eye, and I thought, man, this could happen. That could actually happen because that's something Fury does.
Is Ngannou started boxing before he went to MMA?
Yeah. His coach made him convinced him to do UFC instead because you know it was a monster size and kicks and everything. He thought this guy can be a ultimate fighting machine with his size and power. Why not do that? But let's see. I mean, he's not a boxer at the end of the day, but let's see. That's where we're going to leave it, folks. Let us know what you think. Obviously, it is a mismatch. Ngannou being a UFC fighter, not a boxer, and Fury being a masterclass boxer. You know, we obviously we were gonna bet. We'll put our money on Fury, of course. But you know, he's got a puncher's chance. He's got power. And you know, his story is crazy, man. This guy came from like poverty. You know, to get out of the country he was from. You know, 6 times he got caught trying to go across the border, and then you know he didn't give up. 7th time he made it, and then he came and he was living in a car park, and then he was working voluntarily just to get food. Man, his story is inspirational, man. And then you know he went into a gym, coach just let him sleep in the gym just so he could train, and that's all she wrote. That was it. He was off, you know. So he's got an inspirational story, and I hope he does. KO Fury, man. I don't care. I'm saying.
Yes, sir.
Forget Usyk fight. I'm bored of it.
I want to see Fury get smashed up.
I want to see Ngannou win, man. He deserves this victory, man.
He does.
Came a long way. But thank you for joining us. Ran it over there. Catch you on the next one.
Ciao.
Ciao.